welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. I just want to say a big welcome back to my beautiful subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your friendship. Thank you for your presence here. Thank you for coming back and for being a part of this soul family that we have grown. I'm just blown away by everyone's support, by everyone's kindness. You guys are amazing. So thank you for being here. I want to say a big welcome to everyone who is just popping in, who just is finding this channel for the very first time. We want to welcome you here to this space. We try to keep it a space of light and love and positivity. So if you're into tarot, please join us. Grab yourself a cup of tea, pull up a chair, and we'll have a little bit of a chat because we're all friends when we gather here at my table. So today's pick a card is a no contact love reading from the person on your mind, and what do they wish that you knew? So what do they wish that they could say to you? What do they wish that you knew about how they felt for you? We do have 3 piles for you to choose from today. And we're choosing doors. Which doorway is most attractive to you? Which flower you could also choose from as well. We have pile number 1 with this beautiful white open door and the little pink orchid. We have pile number 2 with the blue door and the sunflower. We have pile number 3 with this beautiful green archway with the blue flower. And whichever pile or piles, you can have multiple choices as well, whichever flower is calling your name. My timestamps are listed below, so please don't feel restricted to one pile. Don't take too long to sort of decipher which door belongs to you. Trust your instincts, sink into your body, and take a few deep breaths in order to make your choice. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1 today. So again, our topic is what does the person who is in no contact with you wish that you knew about their feelings? What do they wish that they could express to you? Pile number 1. Hello everybody. In pile number 1, you were drawn to this beautiful white door and this orchid flower, and this is your reading. The person on your mind, a no contact love message from them. What do they wish that they could express to you? What do they wish that you knew? This is from the Divine Doors deck, and I'm just going to read you the inscription on the back. It says, a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. I feel like this is a very special connection that you're asking about today. I feel like it's something that it's like time stands still when you're with them, and time has stood still potentially since you have stopped contact with them. So let's take a closer look. What do they wish that you knew? What does this person wish that they could express to you? What do they wish that you knew about their feelings for you? Pile 1. What do they wish that you knew about their feelings? Have Justice coming out sort of on a sideways angle with the 7 of Pentacles. So Libra energy very strong, and there is a sense of almost judicial even with this card. It's so white, it's so like, it's so, it almost feels like a hallway of some kind. So maybe they work in the law field, so please take that as it resonates. What do they wish you knew, please, Spirit? We'll draw some tarot and then we'll get into your message. Ooh. 4 of Wands with the Devil. What do they wish that you knew? The Magician reversed. What do they wish that you knew, Spirit? 5 of Swords. Can we clarify, please, that Justice card? What do they wish? Oh, thank you, the Emperor. There's something that feels really unbalanced for me because that Justice card came out sideways. They wish that they wish that you understood how impatient they feel and how unfair they feel that the situation is, and that they don't feel like they can express that either to people in their life. Tower. Oh. For some of you, there is a message coming in that this person is stuck in a marriage. So please take that as it resonates, because this, again, a sense of judicial or some sort of, it's like law, something is binding them. And we have the 4 of Wands with the Devil, which is a feeling of restriction within potentially. Sometimes I see a marriage celebration within this. So please take that as it resonates. And again, it's not for everyone, but they wish that you understood what holds them back, and that it is a real concern about not living up to the expectations that they've set for themselves or set in other people's perspective either. For some of you, this person is projecting themselves as a parent, so please take that as it resonates as well. And that's a big part of it, a big part of why they are not here. The Empress. Look what separates. Look what separates the divine feminine from the divine masculine here. Look at this Devil, Capricorn energy, so strong here, which is about, you know, a restrictive feeling. The Devil talks about things that bind us, that hold us back. It's an obsession potentially over you, but it's in conjunction with this Tower energy, which is so intense because it's a fear of chaos and crumbling and things falling apart. Although an acknowledgement, death on the back of the deck is an acknowledgement. They wish you understood. They know what has to happen in order to see you again. They know what has to happen to break this disconnect. But they feel like they have to bear the brunt of their responsibilities because they feel like they put themselves in this position and now they have to see that through, even though they're growing impatient. It's not a happy wait. They do feel like there's a lot of unfulfilled potential here between the two of you, and that's something they really want to express. They feel like they've wasted their time in other places, especially with the Magician. They've wasted their energies. They've wasted their time. We have Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Seven of Wands back of deck with the Three of Cups. So you may have been a friend with this person to start out. This could have been a friendship situation that should have evolved and never got past the point of friendship because it, for fears, insecurities, whatever the case may be. But that's something that really sticks into this person's mind. They really want to express that frustration at not acting upon their desires then. There's that Page of Cups. It's like they were ill-equipped, like they didn't have enough experience back then to feel like they had the confidence to come forward and say, you know, I want more. And I do feel like for some of you, there could be a third party involved that is in the mix of this no contact. So again, please take that as it resonates. It's definitely not for everyone. They want to express to you that the way that things sit right now, they don't know how to navigate a new beginning with you. They don't know how to do it without causing pain, without causing conflict for themselves and for you potentially, but they don't know how to solve the situation, even though they desperately do want to. They do want to manifest you. They do want brand new beginnings, but they are so worried about what that means. And I do feel like for some of you, you may be in mirrored soul paths right now. You may both be stuck in a very... I don't even want to say that it's a negative situation for everyone because I don't feel like everyone feels really bound or stuck. It's just that this connection holds so much weight that they feel like they're missing out on something profound. But I feel like for some of you watching, there could be both of you in a situation where you're both bound to other things, other situations potentially. A real sense of growth between the two of you as well. Like it's been a long length of time since you were able to express yourselves to each other. You have both grown and experienced a lot. But there's a sense of permanency. I have to say that. This is, you know, soulmate energy, twin flame energy. With this card specifically, and the message, it talks about, you know, how a moment lasts forever. And this connection has lasted for multiple lifetimes. It has lasted forever. There are still obstacles to be seen, though. There are still obstacles to overcome in this connection, and they are hesitant to overcome those obstacles because they can't see a way around them. And it's like the way things sit right now, they can't manifest you because if they did, it would ruin things for everyone in a sense. It's like it would just cause pain for everybody involved. Can we clarify that Five of Swords, please, Spirit? What do they wish that you knew? The Moon. That they have reflected upon it, that they do think about you. That's the other thing they really want you to understand, that just because there's no contact here doesn't mean they're not thinking about you. That's very, very important for them to say. It doesn't mean I'm not thinking about you. I reflect upon this connection a lot, but I'm not allowed to, or I don't feel like I am allowed to express it openly. I'm fearful of change. The Eight of Cups. It's like, I'm not prepared to do what has to be done at this point, and they feel like you aren't either. So we have to maintain this secrecy. Again, a sense of balance, whether imbalanced or unbalanced. It's like the two of you are in the same boat, is what they're saying. It's like we have similar problems. We have similar issues between us, and we have to maintain this secrecy because we're not prepared to do what we have to do in order to create the connection that we need. And that's walking away. Walking away from anything that holds no emotional abundance for us. An acknowledgement that I'm not being fulfilled in the present, but I'm not ready for this to happen. Oops, almost fell. Ace of Pentacles. But that's what Spirit is saying, you know, is that sometimes these foundations really do have to crumble, and we have to make the profound leaps towards them, towards these tower moments, in order to start a strong foundation. They do also want you to know that they do fantasize about talking to you and speaking to you and having new opportunities to jump into new beginnings with you as well. That it is something that they hold inside. Underneath that is this Nine of Wands, though. Nine of Wands is like, I've been waiting a long time to express myself to you. I've been waiting a really long time, and I'm going to keep waiting. It's like, I feel like I'm going to have to wait forever. What do they wish that you knew? What do they wish that you knew about their feelings for you? The Noose. Act of self-sabotage, potentially. Feeling like I'm going to sabotage myself. I put myself in this position, is what they're saying. I put myself in the position that we're in. And now I feel like I don't know how to get out of it. We have the Wing coming out, though, and the Wing is, you know, a reflection of looking at things from a higher perspective, stripping away our perceived entrapments, stripping away our insecurities so that we can see things from a clarity point of view. And when we do that, we can realize that we're not actually stuck in anything. It's just fear holding us back. We have the Vision card by Virginia Woolf because it's holding our vision and maintaining that focus that allows it to bloom instead of pushing all of our desires below the surface. What do they wish that you knew? Happiness is my priority, but I feel like it's the happiness of others that is the priority. And we also have you are so very special. They want you to know that, again, appearances are very deceiving here. Just because we're in no contact, just because it's been a long time, too, potentially, doesn't mean that I'm not feeling the way that I feel. Doesn't mean that there's not unfinished business here and that I don't want an opportunity to speak with you and to gain closure, especially. I feel like there's a lot of closure needed on both sides. What do they wish you knew, please, Spirit? I just really wish things were different. And it's, you know, this card is screaming like, I want things to be different, but I don't know if I'm ready to push through, if I have the confidence to push through with what has to happen or has to be done. Gossip only hurts more. And we have, I meant what I said. I meant what I said. That reminds me of the Five of Swords, which is interesting because we have it here on the board. And, you know, the gossip, they're concerned about other people's opinions of their actions. They're concerned about their reputation being damaged, potentially, if they were to, like, break free from whatever holds them back to come towards you. The Five, like I said, reminds me of the Five of Swords. It's like if we're all going to have to suffer, I don't want to have to be the one that suffers the most in this. Nobody's winning in this situation, though. One just fell on the floor. Let me just get it. Oops. I have so much desire for you. Wishing things were different. I could be your hero, baby, on the back of the deck. And I think about the Six of Wands when I see that sense of victory. But the only way to push through our obstacles is to almost scream victory out before we've hit that obstacle. We have to focus upon it with unwavering faith if we expect it to crumble and fall down. What do they wish that you knew? I'm being driven by responsibility. All of my decisions are made because I'm trying to be responsible. But I am always aglow with thoughts of you. And this card, again, speaks to the sense of longevity, because this comes from a Sarah Harmer song, which talks about how I'm remembering the past when it comes to you, but I don't even care if those memories are real or true. I just like thinking about you because it makes me feel good. Please let me out of the friend zone. The Three of Cups, let me out of the friend zone, please. What are you waiting for? What do they wish you knew? You are like a dream. And that's the thing too, again, I'm brought back to that aglow with thoughts of you card, because it's like so much time potentially has passed, or enough time anyway, that has made them feel like, do I remember things right? Am I just glorifying this connection? Is it real? I feel like they worry about that. They worry if you sense the same thing as well. I crave adventure with you is at the back of the deck, because they feel like their responsibilities and life right now really leave them lacking for adventure, for excitement. It's easier to fantasize about this connection than make it real. I know that's hard to see in this lighting. It's easier to fantasize than to make it real in this connection. It's easier to think about you and maintain these beautiful memories and thoughts of you. I want to grow old with you, though. And it's coming up over top of the World card, because ultimately I do feel like this person wants you to know that if they could do it over again, if they could wake up tomorrow and do it all over again, they would choose differently. They would choose you. And that's been a hard lesson. And I feel like it was a hard lesson for you too, because I feel like for some of you watching, you had a part to play in the disconnect as well. It's like two ships passing in the night, potentially. What do you even see in me? Back of the deck says, I am still chained. I'm chained, and I'm chained to my past. Chained to my past decisions. What do they wish that they could say? What do they wish that you knew? I'm trying to let go. I'm trying to let go of everything from my past. What do they wish you knew? You consume my thoughts throughout the day. I'm aglow with thoughts of you. And you enter into their dream realm as well. That card, you are like a dream, is drawing my focus a lot. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of no contact. I'm sick of not being able to speak with you. But I want you to know that I have grown, and I am a different person than you remember. Back of deck energy. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 1. If you're new to my channel, I do end each pile with a charm cast. I start with small tarot cards, and I do a small charm casting at the end to sort of... Sorry, I'm focusing. To sort of end the reading. Wrap it up. We have the Temperance card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. A real sense of longevity, a real sense of patience having to be exercised here. Against, though, it says here, a moment that lasts forever. A moment between the two of you that has lasted forever, and it feels like it's lasting forever. There is this beautiful, though, sense of soulmate quality here, because this Temperance card reminds us that this long weaving path that we didn't expect is still leading us to this potential sunshine. But it's what we do with the opportunities that exist in front of us that lead to those glorious moments of reconciliation. I feel like there are two people here that are juggling a lot of things in their life. You and this person are both having to deal with a lot of responsibilities that you have found yourselves a part of. And again, I don't feel like it's necessarily really an unhappy life. It's just this sense of something really profound missing, that we're waiting for something to fulfill us in a way that only this person potentially has the ability to do, or we feel like they only have the ability to do. That Knight of Pentacles shows somebody very focused and determined. A very strong Taurus energy here from this person. So they could be a Taurus. Please take that as it resonates. It won't resonate with everyone. But it shows a certain amount of focus. Again, it's going to last forever. They want to assure you that their feelings for you don't seem to be going anywhere. The Knight of Pentacles is very focused on that pentacle and is patient enough to sort of wait for their next opportunity to present, because they've learned a lot from that first time. from that first opportunity. What do we have today? We have the letter K and the letter E. We have the little flower, I think of a forget-me-not. We have a hospital, so there could be a hospital working connection or a hospital connection. We have the Christmas present, so December could be significant. We have I like you, but it's like I never told you that I liked you back then. We have the infinity symbol. And we do have the chain. I think of the devil when I see the chain. And we have the lips. Somebody finds you very, very attractive and always has. All right, group number 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with your situation. And if it did, I would love to hear your story in the comment section. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. It really helps me to bring you more content. And if you did like this video and you'd like to subscribe to this channel, or you're already a beautiful subscriber of mine, please drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win my free reading. I'm going to be notifying the winner actually today for last month because I'm a little behind. But please drop your comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win. And be sure to hit your notification bell because that's how I notify the winner. I would like you to take a look at my Instagram as well. I do have an Etsy link below too if you want to check me out for a private reading. But I really hope that you come back here to the Tarot Cottage for another reading on another day. And I hope you have a beautiful day today. Take care. Hello everybody in group number 2. You were drawn to this beautiful yellow sunflower, Brown-Eyed Susie, and you were drawn to this beautiful blue door here. And let's take a look at the message. It says deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on, hold on. So somebody's holding on. You're holding on. This person's holding on. They want to let you know that this isn't done. They have no intention of it being done potentially. Could it be an indicator that you've spent many lifetimes with this person as well? So let's see. What does this person that you are in no contact with at this moment wish that you knew? Wish that you knew about how they felt about you, about their feelings. What do they wish that you knew, please, Spirit, for pile 2? What do they wish that you knew? The 9 of Wands, that they're holding on. And they have no intention of dropping that ball either. The 9 of Wands is a frustration that I've been waiting so long. And there is a bit, sometimes I sense a bit of a chip on the shoulder. It's like I'm wanting someone to come in and save me from this. Why haven't you come forward to get me out of this situation of waiting, of holding all of these feelings for you? There is a bit of an exhaustive feeling about that card too, though. What do they wish that you knew, Spirit? Ooh, we could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Beautiful Queen of Wands. That their desire for you is still as hot as it was when you disconnected. Because that Queen of Wands is very focused. We have the Fool. And that they would try again in a heartbeat. That they would leap into something with you if given the opportunity in a heartbeat. Because they know what they want. Love that. Back of the deck, 3 of Cups. You know what is interesting is that there are similar vibes to pile number 1 here, because we had the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine in that pile as well, in their true form. And here we have these 2 fire signs that are kind of like, we needed to jump when we were young. We needed to leap into something new, and we were afraid of that transformation. Sense of friendship here didn't transform and should have transformed. And they're saying, you know, it's not over. It's not over here. I still want more. And even here, 3 of Swords I'm looking at right now, there's a sense of real disappointment that the 2 of you couldn't come together or get it right at that time. But it's like they're not finished. They're not done with you. They wanted more. So if you friend zoned them or they friend zoned you, let's clarify this 9 of Wands, please. What do they wish you knew? Ace of Pentacles. Two of Cups, soulmate energy here. That they want you to know that despite, maybe it doesn't even make sense to them, maybe it doesn't make sense to you, maybe it wouldn't make sense to everyone else in the world, but to them, they are still in love with you. They are in love with you. They see the value, they saw the value then, and they didn't act in time. Eight of Wands, but it's like an urgency growing now. It's like they want to let you know, I'm not done. We're not finished. I want to open up this door, because it's like even this flower is almost speaking to me about the sunshine and the recognition of where that sun leads. You could be a Leo, or, you know, with this energy floating around here, or they could be fire as well. They want a fresh start. They want to come towards you. For some of you, they could live far enough that they would have to air travel to you or fly to you, because that Eight of Wands is screaming at me about flights or for traveling. And I feel like that's something too that they would love to do with you. They want you to know that they would love to travel with you and whisk you away. Ace of Swords. They see things clearly now. Page of Cups and the Two of Swords. If they didn't see things clearly in the past, they see things clearly now. And they recognize what a valuable opportunity they may have let pass them by in the past, and they don't want to repeat that mistake. We have Page of Cups as the backup deck, which shows a new emotional desire to start over. And it could even be their intent, because this King of Wands makes plans, and then you look at him pointing. And I often think of like a baseball player who points before he hits the ball. It's like, this is where it's going. This is my plan, and that's the trajectory, and that's where it's going to head. And I feel like they're trying to formulate a new plan of action to come back towards you. Two of Swords with the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. They are a little bit worried about you and how you will receive the offer, because this Ace of Cups, like, they're hungry for it. And oh, the Devil, it's fiery too. I have to say that. I'm smiling over here. It's like I can't stop smiling with this reading because of the energy that they're bringing forward, because it's so heated. It's so heated, and they're hungry for it. Look at that dragonfly. It's like they're coming in, even if it's not the right time. Even if it's not the right time to bring forth this offer towards you, I feel like they're coming in. And for some of you, it may cause a bit of a stir in your life, and you may have to make a choice here with the Two of Swords. So that's a secondary message for someone watching, that you may have to make a choice when this person pops back in, because I feel like a train coming. And that Page of Cups is telling me that it's going to pop up when you don't expect it to pop up. And it may, again, there's holes in that spoon, which makes me feel like either they feel the offer will be lacking, or it's not coming at an opportune time. It's coming when it's kind of an inopportune time for you. So please take that as it resonates. What do they wish that you knew? Ooh. Quest and abundance. So the Quest card, you could have known this person as a child or even as a very young person. It's like they've been on this journey of self-discovery, especially when it comes to this connection in general. And the way that we can sort of, I feel like they've really made big gains in their perception of their own power and what they can do. Because all this entire spread, other than the Nine of Wands, which is kind of frustrating, this entire spread is like a real shift in focus. Like, they see things clearly now, and they've shifted their focus, and now it's one of action, because both of these people have lost this coin. They've lost this opportunity, and this person is wallowing, but this person's like, no, I got a goal. I've got this goal. I'm coming. And they are coming, group two. They want to come towards you. Will it come at a great time for you? Probably not, if I'm honest. It's not going to come in at a good time for you. But they're focused, because they realize, what does it take? It takes focus. It takes action towards their goals if they want to see it. And they're on this mission. They're on this mission because they feel like there's unfinished business. They're ready to put the old to bed. They're ready for this new sunshine. They're ready for these new beginnings. Again, I'm smiling. I can't help it. I don't know. There's something about their energy that's very intense. What do they wish you knew? It's like they're trying to prepare you. That's what they wish you knew, that they're coming, that they're trying to come towards you. We have the Lantern. If you feel like it's been too long and it must be crazy to think that this person would still think about you, it's not crazy at all, because I think of the Hermit, and I think of how he puts that hope that he wants, of what he wants, up in that lantern. So it's like guides the way for him. It guides his path while he focuses on the plan of action towards his goals. And this person is really focused. So, oop, it's on the floor. The Wall card. The same walls that we built up to protect ourselves are the same walls that have held out our emotional abundance. And so those need to come down. And this perspective shift that has happened, it's like they've gained this power inside. Here, even rebellion, back of deck, the Wall. Rebelling against the role that they put themselves in the past. And I do feel like it could have been a friendship role for you, group 2, where they feel that they're tired. They're tired of being in the friend zone, if that's what's happened. Again, very similar vibes to group 1, but this person feels very determined. What do they wish you knew? I want a fresh start with you. I want a fresh start with you, please. And, you know, I think that they're worried that you're not going to be open to it, which is part of the reason why those holes are in those spoons, because they just saw the yeah, nah card. Do you think about me? Is this double-sided? And if I asked you to stay, would you leave? So that special message coming in that you may have a decision or a choice to make when this offer comes in applies to those of you watching who are resonating with that message. They're asking, you know, if I pop in, and because I feel like they don't even know what's going on in your life. Like, I feel like some of them don't know what's happening in your life, and they assume that someone as amazing as you must be in another partnership. So they're having this assumption, like, if I popped in and expressed myself, would that be enough? Would your feelings for me be enough to lure you away from your current situation if you have one? For some of you, they could have knowledge that you do have one. I don't want to lose you. There is a sense of possession this person has over you. It's like a claiming that they've made with that divine feminine, divine masculine energy. I am absolutely in love with you. I think of the Six of Cups, soulmate energy. Excuse me. And we have, I hope you'll wait for me. Again, a third party with that card, but take that as it resonates. Please wait, because I'm coming. And they have been waiting. Back of the deck says, you are so beautiful. Why do you need me? What do they wish you knew? What do they wish you knew, please, Spirit? Oops. I can't stop. I need closure. I can't stop myself. I am coming forward. I need closure. I'm trying to choose my course of action towards you. This one on the floor says, I want to start fresh with you. Let's build together, please. Sorry, I got distracted reading this one. I will never stop hoping for us, because I'm thirsty for you. Oh, I'm telling you, I haven't stopped smiling through this whole reading. I don't know, like, it just feels really intense. I am pushing my feelings aside, potentially some insecurities, in order to make their moves. And you are my secret wish. Oh, back of the deck says, I would take you home to my mom. I want to show you off. What does this person wish that they could say to you? What do they wish that you knew about their feelings for you? Pile 2, please. I worry that I'm crazy, that this connection is all in my head. I'm just going to adjust the light for a second. It's a little bit better. All right. What do they wish you knew? I wish that I'd fought harder for this connection in the past. And I have to keep this connection a secret. Nobody knows that I still think about you after all this time. There's so many unsaid things in life, isn't there? There's so many unsaid feelings and things that we carry, unspoken truths that we carry with us for a long time. Please don't give up on us, though. Please keep the hope alive inside their heart. I am so sick of no contact on the back of that deck. What do they wish you knew, pile 2? If pigs could fly. And this card comes out as this, like, you know, only in a perfect world would this happen. Only in extreme cases could we have what we wanted. But it does sort of speak to their worry about it being one-sided. And I feel like that's what stopped them in the past. But they're thirsty now. I just want everything to be perfect. The Knight of Pentacles is what I think of when I see that card. And I often say, you know, the problem with trying to make everything perfect is that it doesn't exist. Perfection is just a myth. And so our attempts to make everything perfect or find the perfect timing for things just results in us feeling disappointed and having us miss a lot of opportunities. We have to create our own version of perfect. I want to grow old with you. What do they wish that you knew about their feelings for you? I'm afraid to look bad. They were fearful in the past that you would reject them. They're still fearful now. But deep down, I feel like they had an inner knowledge. We do have, I know you feel the same. It's like the two of you knew how you felt. But perhaps insecurity stopped you guys from being able to express it fully because of a fear of a shift in that connection, or a shift in, it's like putting ourselves out there, and vulnerability could have resulted in heartache, but has resulted in heartache because we avoided the vulnerability. So it's sort of a catch-22 that we're living in now. I wish they could say to you. I've been thinking about proposing to you, making a proposition to you with that Page of Cups, some sort of proclamation or a declaration. I have been telepathically communicating with you. So if you feel really strongly connected to this person, it could be because they are trying to conjure you up. And I know more than you think. They know what's going on in your life for some of you, group 2. They know that you may be in another relationship potentially. Again, take that as it resonates. I really hate not communicating with you as much as I want to. And they want you to know that you have made them a better person, that knowing you has changed them for the better. And that's such a beautiful message from them. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 2. Charm bowl, please, for group 2. What do they wish that they could express? We have the Emperor. They really want to say that they weren't strong enough in the past to pursue you, or they didn't feel like they had the confidence in the past to pursue you because of fear and stubbornness, even potentially. Oh, we have an extra one. 2 of Cups, Divine Feminine. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We have the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the Emperor in the bowl with the 3 of Wands. Like this knowledge of the soulmate quality of this connection, a knowledge and a desire to return to you with that 6 of Cups, because they put you in such a beautiful pedestal. And like I said, they're saying it's not over. It's like, I'm not done. We're going to dig deeper. I want to know more about you. I want to know everything about you, because you can see even how he's reaching out to touch her hand. The 3 of Wands is this desire for expansion. They wish that they could express that to you, but for some reason they do feel like they have to keep it at bay, or keep their feelings under wraps, because that 3 of Wands, he hasn't really stepped out in boldness with the plan of action that they have in their heart. But I feel like they want to come back. They want to spring up when you don't expect it here. So keep an eye out for that. We have the letter O. We have the and sign. I always think of like peas and carrots and Forrest Gump. We have the open book about expressing ourselves and being honest. We do have the little baby carriage. So there could be children in your life right now, or perhaps you knew this person as a child. We have the pigs could fly. Sorry, my throat is closing up. I talk a lot in my day. We have the pigs could fly card, but we also have this charm with the moon and the fairy and the star all surrounded. I don't know if you can see that. And that's really my symbol of somebody who kind of is like secretly thinking that what they wish for is with like not possible, or beyond their grasp some reason. But here it also says wishes do come true if we pursue them, but we have to make the emotional choice to pursue. We have the horse there, and it's a symbol of the chariots in motion because an emotional decision has been made towards you, but now we just need the strength to push through our own insecurities to make our desires known, and as a potential opportunity for us to embark upon if we choose to. We have the forget-me-not. We have a little dog paw here. We have a penny from 1977, so the desire to communicate. And we have a quarter from 1974. Interesting, both in the 70s. This could be somebody, you know, the quarter has a picture here of like an elk or a caribou. It's a symbol of strength and endurance, and the 25th of any month could be significant to you. We have a little forget-me-not as well. All right, group number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated with your situation. If it did, please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video and drop me a comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. If you do so, please hit your notification bell so that I can contact you if you are chosen the winner. Please check out my Instagram page and my Etsy link below for readings, but you can also come back here anytime and choose any reading you like at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you come back on another day to visit here. So, and I hope you have a beautiful day. So take care. Hello everybody, in group number 3, you were drawn to this little blue flower and to this beautiful green archway for your door. And this is your reading. A no contact love message. What do they wish that you knew? What do they wish that you knew about how they felt? On the back of this card it says, begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now and here. So let's see how that message correlates to your reading. So maybe they want a fresh start. They want a new beginning. They want to start fresh and forget the past for some reason. So what do they wish that you knew? Pile 3. We have the 8 of Cups, and we also have the High Priestess coming out for your first cards together. What do they wish that you knew, Spirit? 4 of Wands. What do they wish you knew about their true feelings? We have the Chariot. Cancer energy, very strong with the Chariot card. The 9 of Wands. Back of the deck so far is the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Let's clarify that 8 of Cups, please. What do they wish that you knew about how they felt? We have the King of Wands reversed. You know, they were really saying that they weren't ready in the past. They walked away and they weren't ready. They weren't at a level to give you what you needed at that time. They were ill prepared. And so they may have walked away because they felt ill prepared. We have the Justice card. Oh, they wish that they could express to you how much that knowledge of your connection stings them now. We have the 2 of Wands. How their indecision and their inability to put forth their plans towards you has really cost them a lot. It's really sort of created a bit of a blockage to be able to move forward in their life in a lot of different areas of their life. It was, and I keep hearing a benchmark of my failure. The benchmark of my failure in the past. What do they wish that you knew? 7 of Pentacles. King of Swords at the back of the deck. And the 4 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like they really want to express to you, with that 4 of Pentacles reversed and the King of Swords, there's been growth here, is what they're saying. There's been growth here. And what sort of created this inability for them to act upon how they felt in the past, or however they treated you in the past if it was poor, it was a result of them showcasing how vulnerable they actually are, and showcasing them how much, what a poverty mindset they truly had towards themselves and towards how much value they could bring to you. And that enlightenment didn't come in until after the separation happened, and that's where they're really projecting themselves as someone who has grown. Someone who may have in the past have been a little bit self-serving in their actions, they've now grown and some of that clarity has come in, and it's hit them pretty hard, some of the lessons that they had to learn through that. It's made them feel more vulnerable, but it's also opened up their eyes to like what could have been and what could still be if they were able to have that chance with you, because it's just like this beautiful archway to this beautiful tree of life that has deep roots that produces so much abundance for so many. Four of Wands with the Justice. It's like we do belong together. We are, you know, you are the pathway to my happiness. You are the thing that could make me feel the best and the most emotionally abundant, and we could have so much together. The Four of Wands in the present is so profound to me because the Four of Wands is a gateway to our happiness. It's a gateway to celebration, and it's sitting right here over top of the Justice card. Because the two of you are in disconnect, this person feels like things within their own life remain out of balance. And the Chariot with the Two of Wands, it's like they've had fantastical plans about charging towards you. The Chariot in the present is a very forward moving card. It's a very forward moving type of energy, and it does talk about an emotional choice and a decision that's been made, period. It's been made. And in the past, you know, they were ill-equipped to handle that decision, because I feel like that decision was already there. Deep down, that decision was already there in the past about what they wanted with you, but they weren't prepared. They weren't ready at that time. And now there's just this sense of like, I am ready, and now I just feel like I'm left waiting forever. It's like I missed a chance, and now I have to wait. It's like I've planted these seeds of potential, and I haven't had a chance to harvest them, and now I'm frustrated, really frustrated. With that Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, really frustrated at the slowdown. Can we clarify that Nine of Wands, please? What do they wish that you knew? I just heard in my head that they do feel kind of like an idiot, if I'm going to be honest. They feel kind of like an idiot for things in the past. Whatever they put you through or didn't, whatever happened in the past, they feel really foolish now. They almost feel embarrassed by some of the way that they handled things in the past. Page of Swords. They want you to know that they are watching. They want you to know that they... And that's the thing, is there's a funny kind of message coming through, because the Nine of Wands is like this sense of frustration that no one's coming in to kind of save me, and they're claiming to have all sorts of clarity on the situation, but they're still maintaining this stance of like, why isn't someone coming in and saving me, so I don't actually have to put the force in and the work necessary to create change here. Because you can see here, this crow is actually dangling a key, and it can open up its own door if it chooses to. And that's why the Four of Pentacles is showing a bit of, they're projecting themselves as someone who has grown, but the Four of Pentacles reversed is really showing themselves as maybe having a little bit of more work to do as far as their ability to have true insight as to where they went wrong in this connection. Because they may see things clearly about what they did wrong with you, but now it's that knowledge is creating a sense of vulnerability or lack within themselves. There's almost a sense of them being overly cocky in the past too. Can you clarify, please, that Four of Pentacles? What do they wish that you knew about their feelings? King of Wands. Look at the focus. It's not over for me. It hasn't been over. I've been focused upon it. And there is this message too that they were focused in the past on their own protection, self-serving attitude. They really embodied that potentially in the past. Page of Wands. Ace of Swords. Back of the deck is the Six of Swords. They do want to communicate some of this with you. They do want to share some of their enlightenment with you. And they're hoping that if they can do that, it will help to kind of do a reset. And that's why I really feel it ties into this card now. It says, do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin here. Because it's like they want to start fresh with you. The Six of Swords is a transition. It's moving from one place to another, from a unclear, choppy place into smoother, calmer waters. Again, there's a little bit of sense of them waiting for you to make the move. I don't feel like they will actually have the strength to approach you in the near future. They are, again, watching you pretty profoundly. It's like they're waiting to see if you're going to come towards them when they have the key to their own freedom. They have the key. And that's why, you know, the Chariot, it's interesting, we have such strong fire energy here with the King of Wands showing up multiple times, because the Chariot requires that strength of the Strength card. You know, right after the Chariot comes the Strength card, and that's what we require in order to put into work our decisions that we've made, to go through these doorways, to create the justice that actually exists here. Because this person does feel like you guys were destined, or there's something destined about this connection that they've missed out on. What do they wish you knew, Spirit? 3, what do they wish that you knew? Guilt. They feel sorry. They feel really sorry. And they also want to say that you were like an angel back then. Like, they didn't deserve you back then. I feel like they treated you very recklessly, or they weren't careful with how they treated your energy, and you were like an angel when they were acting really stupid. And they have a lot of guilt about that, a lot of feelings of remorse. We have the Victim card, it's in the reverse. So I like that it's in the reverse because it shows that they've grown a little bit. In the past, they may have had almost narcissistic tendencies. I don't know, take that as it resonates. It won't resonate with everyone, but there's almost this sense of like, I really thought for myself. I thought about myself, and when you guys first disconnected, potentially they really put themselves in that victim mentality, a victim mindset. But this card reminds us that when we have a lot of potential and we see a lot of potential, if we misuse that potential, if we put it in the wrong conditions, then we're not going to get what is owed to us, or what we feel is owed to us. We're not going to get the bloom. We're not going to get the growth. So it does show enlightenment. They are sort of apologizing for putting you through anything that they put you through too, because they're saying you really handled way more and put up with way more than what you should have put up with in the past. We have the Instinct card. And this card, I'm always drawn to the two-headed wolf with the moon. Somebody who feels like or someone who is really good at changing up their personality, or changing up their persona dependent on who they are with in that moment. Who is really good at maybe even wearing masks in life. What do they wish that you knew? Don't think because we don't talk, I don't want to, because I do. That how things are sitting right now is not a reflection or true reflection of how they're truly feeling about you. We also have, I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. I have grown as a person. I have matured, is what they're saying. I have more insight than I did then. It feels like something missing now without you around. It says, and even though we're not together, I just can't see myself letting you go. I don't want to. And I'm even focused on that chain around her wrist. There is a certain amount of possessiveness with the Four of Pentacles in this particular one. It's like a little piggy, a greedy little piggy, who has sort of claimed your energy. What do they wish that you understood? What do they wish that you knew? Too many, Spirit. What do they wish that you knew? Do you even care? Did I kill it for you, is what I'm hearing. Did I kill all of the love you had for me? Do you care at all? Definitely, because I definitely still care about you. I feel like some of the insight that this person has gained from the past includes a little bit of humility, a little bit of humility has hit this person hard. Sorry about that. I need more balance. I'm juggling a lot, and again, things feel unfair. Things feel unbalanced right now. Back of the deck does say I need more time, so take that as it resonates. Again, I don't feel like this person is going to come towards you very soon, and I got a different impression with pile 2, so it doesn't feel like they're coming towards you very soon because they're not ready yet. They're ascending, but they're not ready yet. They haven't gained exactly as much as they need to. They wish you knew. I am in so much pain. The realization. Again, I need more time is coming out with that as well. My ego got the better of me. They could have been a Leo potentially here with that card when we have the King of Wands coming up multiple times. My ego got the better of me in the past, but it says I'm ready now on back of deck. I don't feel they're quite 100% ready, but I feel like it's good. It's a good thing that they are ascending the way that they are. If pigs could fly coming out. That came out in the last reading too, because they think they missed their chance forever, which could be why they hold back now from acting upon how they truly feel and their newfound knowledge. I see things clearly now. So you give me a heart on. I always giggle when I see that card. This person, you know, the King of Wands comes out first for a reason, because this person perhaps had a very high sex drive when you guys were together, or they're just somebody who really showed some of their emotion through physical acts. It could be how they expressed themselves. If they felt ill-equipped to handle their emotions, they did it through physical acts potentially. You give me mixed signals. But we are fated to meet again. We are fated to meet again, and we have that Four of Wands. They are the key, though. I feel like they are the key to this. It has to come at a time when they have fulfilled their ascension. They have grown in all of their clarity so that they can come forward with true clarity. I was meant for you. Back of the deck says, I go home all to myself. Very lonely in this connection without you. What do they wish that you knew? I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. And I made a wrong choice. Am I too late for a second chance? Can we do a do-over? Is there a way that we can, you know, walk through this archway again together? I'm trying to move forward, but we need to talk. I do feel like they want to apologize to you for things in the past as well, group 3. Let me out of the friend zone. I am being driven by responsibility right now. I keep dreaming of the opportunities that I missed in the past. You'll never know how beautiful you are to me. And it came out with, I am drowning in my desire for you. Back of the deck says, flip it, I'm scared you're forgetting about me. Lack mindset this person has. And I really feel like it was the lack mindset that caused them to not know how to navigate this connection in the past. Group 3, please. What do they wish you knew? A no contact love message from the person on your mind. Two of Wands coming out. This Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles reversed. So they really feel like they didn't give you enough support in the past. And they know that you felt that you didn't feel supported, you didn't feel secure, they didn't give you the security. And there's almost this message coming through for someone watching that like it caused like physical anxiety in you to the point where you physically got sick. You physically would get physical reactions from how they would act or handle situations. Or so they are acknowledging that they didn't support you enough, and there is this desire to rectify that, to expand. They have fantasized about being able to come towards you and offer you that again. This Two of Wands, though, he's holding that world in his hand. There's a desire for closure and connection, but he hasn't taken that step, which is why I don't feel like this person's going to step forward soon towards you. The Devil, still chained to my past. You. We have the X. We have the S. Ooh, we have sex in the bowl. This person might have been someone that was very focused on that during your relationship. We have you, because we also have the apple, which is a symbol of seduction, desire. We have the Devil chain here, feeling addicted, chained to you. We have the teddy bear. There could be, and we also have the Empress as well with the flat shell, and we also have Our Lady Mary in the bowl here. So you could be a mother now, or potentially, this is not for everyone, they may have made you a mother, but take that as it resonates. Definitely not for everyone, but there's children involved potentially for some of you. I mean, there's a real need for healing for you too. If you're the Divine Feminine in this connection, there's like a need for you to heal, and it's taken you a long time to heal from this connection potentially, or for their actions in the past. So please take that as it resonates. All right, group number 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated, and if it did, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. We would love to have you as a part of our soul family, and if you do, please drop me a comment below and hit your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. I do that on a monthly basis, and I'll be announcing that winner tomorrow, I believe, or today, later today probably. But I really hope that you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Please check out my links below as well. And I hope that you have a beautiful day today. Take care.